I'll tell you one of the latest investments I made, a new professional Taiwan basketball league called +LEAGUE. The guy who started it, he's a well-known celebrity, but he's at this basketball thing for the past 20 years. And I look at this guy, I've known this guy, and it's like, this guy will never give up. I did my first startup around 2005. Shortly after that, I joined HTC. You know, in 2010-11, I started the corporate venture group at HTC. We started investing. We did some fund of funds, but the most notable deal we did was we acquired a company called Beats, the headset. I started being a full-time investor. I started my own fund called Presence. It's a VR, AR, AI fund. And then later I joined Horizons Ventures, which is Ka-Shing's venture arm in Hong Kong. So I've been in Hong Kong for the past 5 years. A few years ago left and started my own fund called Base Capital with 3 other partners. And we still mainly invest in North America. Our fund thesis is around enterprise, a lot of data infrastructure, some fintech. One thing that kind of often jumps out is just their attitude of going outside of Taiwan, learning different markets, learning how other people think, having much more tolerance for diversity, for failure, things of that nature. I think starting local often is a hindrance to them growing internationally. I often look at an entrepreneur and I ask myself, how many mistakes or how many no's will this guy have to face, or this girl, till they give up? If I can feel that this person will never give up no matter what, then that's a high chance that I like to invest in these type of people. I'll tell you one of the latest investments I made, an investment in a new professional Taiwan basketball league called +LEAGUE. The guy who started it, he's a well-known celebrity, but he's at this basketball thing for the past 20 years. And I look at this guy, I've known this guy, and it's like, this guy will never give up. Think about how many no's he got in the past 10, 20 years. You know, that's an example of understanding, hey, the market is outside of Taiwan, right? And for sure, +LEAGUE, though starting in Taiwan, he's not thinking Taiwan. He's thinking, Japan, Korea, Indonesia, Vietnam, Thailand, And so having not just a perspective, but the actual experience and the empathy to understand other markets, that's what I saw in him. I can help the entrepreneurs help themselves. I've been on the entrepreneur side, I raised money, exited. I've been on the venture capital side. I know what it takes, but at the end of the day, the entrepreneur still needs to, I can open doors. The entrepreneur still needs to walk through it, right? I think beyond that, the technical stuff is, I don't want to say it's easy. It's very achievable, whether it's finding money in the Valley or finding money in other countries, in Singapore or Japan. I've worked with investors globally, but you have to build the right profile, right? And the profile often is having a market that's outside of Taiwan. And so I think that needs to happen first.